Hey, techies, welcome or welcome back to K Talks Tech. I'm Kay, so let's talk tech. I'm so excited today because I'm back talking about AI again, but I have some really interesting things to share with you. So let's get started. Jump right in. First thing is I went to LinkedIn Learning because I wanted to look into these courses that I've been telling you about. No, I didn't do it myself either, not yet, but they're still free until the end of the month. And when I was there, I found some really interesting things. So I went to the website and I found this article, How TCS Trained 570,000 Employees on AI. Now, what's important about this is TCS Tata Consultancy Services is one of the largest consulting companies. I don't know if it's in the world, but they're very big in the United States, and it's an international company. They control a lot of consulting and outsourcing work in the United States through their U.S. division. And so, if they've trained 570,000 employees, and these are the people who are competing for American jobs, you can see where I'm going with this, right? The competition is now AI trained and they're cheaper, and the AI training makes them smarter. Okay, so you can see that you really need to get your AI skills up. So if you scroll down in this article, you come to this quote, which I thought was really, really important. To keep pace in this new era of work, every company, leader, and employee must embrace AI skills. The best investment for success, both for organizations and individuals, is a culture of continuous upskilling. So we're expanding AI learning opportunities in partnership with LinkedIn. And she is a general manager for social impact at Microsoft. Okay, so how is that happening? Through this AI skills pathways. So if you take a look at this AI skills pathways, same picture there. Um, and if you scroll down and take a look at what's going on here, um, they set up an AI journey, right? And they have a delineated the A or categorized the AI skills into multiple uh, levels, and they call it a framework, right? So there's understanding, applying, building, training, specializing. So each level is a deepening of your AI skills. And I think that there's okay, it is only 5 levels. Okay, deeply specializing. All right, so let's take a look at. So, um, a link. Let's see if we can explore now. Is that the link? Okay. Yeah, that's the link. So you choose your framework level here, right? So I think if you're past understanding AI, you could go to applying AI, because applying AI is just asking um, Chat GPT or Copilot or whatever, Claude or whichever one you're using to rewrite some text. It's really learning how to use those prompts in a really specialized way, in a really comprehensive way. So let me show you what I mean, or rather, let me give you an example of what I mean. Uh, let's hold on a second. Okay, yeah, I wanted you to come back to me. So I needed to do some internet research, and I had done some of the research before. I was looking to build a list of companies, right? Certain types of companies. And I wanted to have the company name, the company type, is it a restaurant? Is it a, salon? What is it, right? And the name of the company, the city and state, and the owner. Okay. And I was able to build that list researching the internet and using Google to find one company at a time. But then I asked my son, who is 23, recently graduated college, to take this task and do it for me. And when I sat down with him to look at, I told him I wanted 60 companies. When I sat down to look at the task with him to see what he had done, he couldn't find his document. So, of course, I'm already with no patience. I'm already like, "Huh." But before I got a chance to even react that way, he said, "Oh, let me recreate it." And I was thinking, what is he talking about? He had done it using Chat GPT. So he just gave it a prompt. He told it what he wanted in the output. He told it he wanted it in tabular form. And in 2 minutes, I had the list. It was completely recreated. That is a game changer, especially for more mature workers who are seen as slow. you know um I work circles around I'm a seasoned resource, but I work circles around younger people because I have the experience to know what needs to get done. And I'm a very energetic person. You can see that. But I have to admit, not every seasoned resource or person or employee is as energetic as I am. So people think I'm a lot younger than I am, which I love. And I that's my personality, but if you are starting to slow down, especially, and even if you're not, but especially if you are, if you can get a couple of these tools under your belt that allow you to be up to speed with the next person. I was watching what is his name? Damon, the founder of Fubu. Uh, Damon John. Yeah. He was saying, AI can allow people to work into their 70s and 80s. Now, I don't want to work into my 80s. Okay. I want to stop working at some point, but if you wanted to extend your career a little bit or you wanted to go into another business, having your own business is tiring and time consuming. But if you have a few tools, then you can make it work. And so I would strongly suggest that you cultivate a bag of magic tricks that, you just know when I do this type of thing, I'm going to use this tool. When I do that type of thing, I'm going to use that tool. That can be a game changer. So let's go back to that website um, and look at this more. Uh, okay. So you can choose what you want to look at by framework level. But the important thing here that I want to show you is they have professional certificates. Certificates is the name of the game nowadays. So how else can you show that you know AI by getting a certificate? Okay. This is the first level, right? Understanding AI, right? But I like this generative AI for marketing professional certificate. I don't really have a marketing background, but if I want to move more into product management than I already have, then this can be helpful to me. So, looking at this, wow, generative AI marketing with Microsoft 365 Copilot professional certificate. 5 hours and 55 minutes. You can get a professional certificate in just under 6 hours. Wow. Okay. Here's what you're going to learn: AI powered marketing campaigns, marketing data, analyze marketing data, develop presentations. I like this and I will probably take this. It's only 6 hours. That means if you get up early on a Saturday morning, if you got up at 6 a.m., started looking at this, you have the rest of your day by noon. Okay. Or if you took a couple of hours during the week, say 1 hour, if you did like 1 hour, 45 minutes a day for a week, and then on Saturday, you finish the rest in a couple of hours. Look at this: artificial intelligence for marketing. So, all of these classes together are 6 hours. This one's 33 minutes, hour and 21 minutes. Microsoft 365 Copilot for Work, the art of prompt writing. This is really important. If you don't take anything else, learn how to write prompts because that is the key. Um, Copilot and PowerPoint from prompt to presentation. Oh, you know how those jobs love. Listen, you know how down there at the job, they love a PowerPoint deck. They love a presentation. I'm good at content, but I'm not that good at visuals. So if I can do a prompt and get my whole deck done, yes, I'm all over that. AI driven data analysis. Interesting. Okay, helpful tips for marketers. And then you can get a certificate. Yes, I love this in 6 hours. Okay, so all right. So what's important here is join free for 1 month. Okay, so that means there is a price to this, but you get 1 month free. This only takes 6 hours. If you can put together this and maybe a couple of other courses that are similar in length, and I think they're all similar in length, then you can get yourself 2 or 3 certificates to put on your resume free of charge. And that can be a game changer for you because some of y'all out there, you've been looking for a while and you're not getting interviews. If you're not getting interviews, you need to refresh. You need some new blood on your resume, right? You need to check your LinkedIn headline. And if I get this and maybe 1 or 2 others, or maybe just this, I will absolutely update my LinkedIn profile headline. I'll have something like, I don't know, dynamic, energetic, AI savvy, seasoned professional. Uh, Period. And if I want to say more than that, I'll get AI to help me. How about that? So let's go back over here and see what else they have. This is exciting, I think, and it's free, 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 free. Okay, for 1 month. Let's see, Microsoft Copilot for productivity. Hey, that's not bad. How long would that take? 4 hours. 5 hours and you're done. Look at that. Let's see. Let's look at something a little more challenging. So that was all levels. So let's go to the applying AI level. Because what we were talking about, yeah, that was pretty much applying AI. I see. Yeah, because here's the marketing certificate. So let's go to the next level. Let's take a look at building AI, see what we can get from that, because this will take you to the next level for a techie. Develop your AI skills with Google. That's interesting. What's that? A little over 8 hours. That is not bad. That is not bad. So this gets you out of the Copilot into the Gemini. So you definitely want to have multiple tools. Remember, you're building your bag of magic tricks. I don't know if any of you go back far enough to know that cartoon Felix the Cat. He had his bag of magic tricks. It looked like the old-timey doctor's bag that the doctors used to have in the westerns. Look at this, master retrieval augmented generation. Okay, so he would have this bag of magic tricks, and whatever was going on, I really don't remember it that clearly, but whatever was going on, he had something to help him, and he reached in that bag. You know what? It's a modern day, um, the modern day representation of that, or something that's similar to that. Dora the Explorer. She got her backpack, and there's stuff in that backpack. So develop your skills with the Open AI API. Oh, nice. It's in 10 minutes? Are you kidding? Beginner plus intermediate. I love it. I think that this is very nice. So when those 760 people are competing for American jobs, you got your skills to compete back, right? Okay, so Building generative AI skills for developers, becoming an AI engineer. Oh, that's interesting. If you wanted to go there with it, what how 13 hours. Not bad. Not bad. So this is like for if you were a developer and you wanted to go that route, that's what you could do. Um, oh, getting started with building custom GPTs. I love that. Anything that's no code, I know I used to be a developer. I don't want to code anymore, but I don't mind a prompt. 5 hours, just under 5 hours. You're going to build custom AI tools with no coding. That's right. I love it. Integrate your data to train and optimize AI tools and create and manage AI tools for internal or public use. Can you say side gig? Okay. All right. So that was exciting to me anyway. I'm going to take you. What do you want? This is how nerds do. I'm not really a nerd, but I am a geek. Okay, anyway. So there's some other certificates. Security Essentials Professional Certificate. What? 7 hours. This is a game changer. Okay, so this would be helpful to me as a product person or a business analyst building AI products, prototyping essentials professional certificate in 10 hours. So I see three or four that I love. So the way I would approach this is I would plan out exactly which ones I'm going to take and get the free sign up for a month. And then I would make sure I stick to that schedule and then I would cancel it if I didn't want to pay for it. I don't know how much it is. You can look at that yourself. Um, let's go back to this article because there's something else I want to look at. So that was the AI skills pathways, right? And this is the upskilling framework. We saw this, we talked about this. This is where they categorize the skills. There we go into the five levels. So this is how the levels stack up. Low, first level is understanding, highest level is deeply specializing. So we saw that already. But this is the part I wanted to get to. Unlocked and free access through July 31st. Okay? So listen, if you have a few dollars, invest in yourself. Get what you can for free and then pay for anything else that you need to pay for. But some of those things that we looked at are probably on this list. So, preparing future work AI agents, I don't want that. Career Essentials in Generative AI by Microsoft and LinkedIn, that's probably useful. Understanding AI for creative professionals, I guess if you do UX, you might want to take a look at that. Generative AI Learning for Development Professional Certificate. Generative AI for Learning and Development Professional Certificate. AI Essentials for Project Managers, Productivity, Copilot. Here's something for recruiting professionals. Um, Look at this. Building AI products, understanding the workflow, professional certificate. If you work, if you're a product owner, a project manager, a product manager, a BA, or even a DA or a developer, you might want to, you know, take that. This getting started with building custom GPTs, we looked at that so I could get that for free. So yeah, I would map out which ones I want and that I could complete in a month and then or not in a month in about 9 days now because today is the 21st. 31st is the last day. So, yeah, I would map out what I could take over the next week or so, and then I would do my level best to get it done. And so I will give up a couple of weekends to do this. Absolutely. So, I don't know if I'm over time or not. Um, but yeah. Let me just check something. Are you telling me this page never changed?